What's up, people? I hope you're having, will have, or did have a wonderful day. I've been super busy around here. My son's got a 2014 Dodge Dart, and being 16, almost 17, he wanted to lower it. So he bought some lowering springs from Megan Racing. I think they're the Manzo springs. And wanted me to put those on. And then he bought drilled and slotted rotors and brake pads, so we did all that too. It was quite the project. I don't know if you guys know much about the Dodge Darts, but their front strut assembly actually goes into the knuckle. It doesn't bolt on like most cars do. So you have to drop the entire lower control arm in order to get that strut assembly out, which involves dropping some of the subframe. It's just a freaking nightmare, pain in the butt. I didn't video any of that because frankly I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and we just kind of took it one step at a time, but we got it done and he's driving the car again. I've also started to strip down the 3800 that we took out of the Firebird, and this is the point that I'm at right now. I'm having one hell of a time getting this O2 sensor off. There's absolutely no room back there to do anything, and that baby is seized. I don't see anything that could be causing that noise just yet. I don't know. This seemed like it was a little bit loose, but I don't think that's it. To be honest with you, I don't have any idea what I'm looking for, but I think once I can get the heads off and take a look at the, sorry, I got greasy. Take a look at the pistons and rods and flip this thing over, something might jump out at me. But if it doesn't, I don't know. I'm not too concerned about actually even putting this thing back together. I only wanted to take it apart so that I could see if I could tell if I knew what was making the knocking noise. Anyway, that's where we're at on that. This video today, however, I told some people in the comments that I would do a follow-up video to the EVA foam flooring that we did in Miss Bombay. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that Miss Bombay is my boat. So this was a complete redo. It used to be white and green. I stripped the whole boat down, sanded it and re-gel coated it summer before or winter before last. Put a wakeboard tower on it, did some upholstery stuff. Anyway, I told them that I would do a follow-up video to see how well that EVA foam flooring held up during the winter. Now, most of the time in the winter, this boat is stored inside of my shop barn, but I've had other projects. My friend's boat was in here, and then we put the Firebird in here. So unfortunately, Miss Bombay has had to weather the winter outside, double covered with some super not expensive covers and some makeshift PVC little tent thing that I made that appears not to have held up very well. So I'm kind of concerned. I just walked into a spider web. I'm kind of concerned that a bunch of water and stuff got in there and sat on that EVA foam flooring. So for the first time this season, you and I together will check out and see how well that held up. So stay tuned, guys. I'll get this cover off and we'll see what she looks like. Okay, got the top cover off. Second cover is undone, but it's not off yet. And it's all rippied. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's all ripped up. These are probably garbage. So, here we go. Ooh. Super scary. Oh yeah, she got wet. She's filthy. It's super dirty and it's wet right there. But I have found that using it's OxyClean and a sponge will take these stains and stuff right out. But it's really dirty. So let me get this cleaned up a little bit, and we'll bring you back. I'd actually say it holds up fairly well. What didn't hold up very well is the vinyl paint. So I don't know if that's because I didn't prep it very good, or I don't know. It was just a, oh, that's dark. It was just a cheap kind of temporary fix until I get the upholstery redone, which, let's face it, maybe I will, maybe I never will, who knows. The flooring though, I think that's a success. I could probably do a little bit more, excuse me people, I could probably do a little bit more scrubbing on it and get it cleaner than it is now. We're in a bit of a time crunch to get it out to the place that we keep it during the summer. So I'm gonna put the water pump hoses and stuff back on it and get it all ready to go, and we'll drag it out there, and then there's a place where I can vacuum it and wash it and do all that stuff out there. So that'll do it for this. I'm glad that the flooring held up. For any of you that were asking how it holds up, now you can see for some cheap knockoff EVA flooring, I think it does pretty well. So thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.